Yes, people, welcome to my second video of the morning. I've done one for the sprint where Lewis Hamilton had won his first Ferrari, well, for sprint race, of course, not the main one. But as we can see on the screen right now, Piastri takes his first ever pole in China, of course. And George Russell, what a crazy lap. We're going to get into that one as well. Obviously, everyone that's tuning in, make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification. Weekly content on this channel, qualifying, races, everything will be discussed on there. Anything major, we'll cover it. Obviously, it won't be an every single day channel video and stuff, but we're going to be improving many things on this channel. It's a very, very exciting season. And I'm very happy for Oscar Piastri. That's someone that I don't mind doing really well, don't mind winning. I want him to succeed the most out of two for McLaren drivers. So yeah, I'm very happy for him getting that pole. Two brilliant laps from him, for sure. Two amazing laps. Well deserved. Lando Norris, I thought, might have challenged. Should have been second, in my opinion. Definitely should have been second. But unfortunately, most drivers couldn't do well in the second lap. Verstappen didn't improve. Hamilton didn't improve. Norris didn't improve. I think only Russell improved. Russell surprised everyone. 6 tenths we're hearing from the previous qualifying in Q2. He's obviously found. He always has that magic moment, George Russell. I'm not going to say that I'm a big fan of him or anything. I don't really care about Mercedes at the moment. Obviously, Hamilton's gone to Ferrari, but one thing about Russell is he's very, very consistent in his qualifying. He's not someone that does really bad or average. He's always around, first, second, third row, where he comes up with that special lap when he needs to. I think he does bring a bit extra from the car. So I'm going to give him full credit for that, because that one there, I heard Martin Brundle say about the upshift, he took a lot of speed and risk, and he was only 0.081 away from pole position, which, if he had got pole, that would have been amazing as well, because Piastri only improved on his sector 3 on his second lap, of course. Verstappen struggling. I thought Verstappen started the lap well. He set the purple sector in the first one for his second round, but couldn't improve. Hamilton, I'm not going to be too annoyed with this one, because I wanted it to be, first row, second row, but I wanted it to be close within the 2 or 3 tenths, and it was just on 2.5 tenths at the first, round of laps, basically. Obviously, Piastri improved. I'm sure it's probably about 3 tenths, 3.5 tenths now for Hamilton. The Q2 was a bit scary. The Q1 was okay. Don't really understand what's changed. Obviously, from yesterday, we know that McLaren should have done better. So maybe that is the difference there. Of course, Piastri has done his lap correctly. Norris, decent lap, not the worst, is also around. So, look, it's not the worst. Also, Hadjar as well, very, very impressive him. I think it was Q2, Q1 was second place, Q2 was fourth place, and obviously Q3, we're looking at what, seventh? I actually thought he'll do better than Leclerc, I'll be honest with you. Leclerc has been struggling this weekend. Hamilton has officially beaten him for qualifying, of course, for the first time. Australia was just behind about 2 tenths. This time, ahead about 1 tenth or a tenth and a half, roughly. So, yeah, good for Hamilton so far. Won the sprint race, on pole for the sprint race, ahead of his teammate here, but in 5th place. George Russell, Mercedes, former Hamilton team, doing the bits. So he'll be a bit disappointed with that one, of course, but the race is a very, very long one. We need Ferrari to do a lot better with the decision making. We know how silly they can become. We've seen it time and time again. I used to laugh at them always, but supporting Hamilton, I need them to fix up. It's so, so important. The positive thing that McLaren have, of course, is 2 teammates, near the top row, of course, first and third. they can play, you know, the long game with their game plans A and B, of course, with pit stops long or short or whatever they want to do basically. I think they only have 2 sets of hard tires. Hard tires will definitely be needed for this track for sure. Whether they will both be used, I highly doubt it. It looks like mediums will have to be used somehow in a longer stint. Or can there be a three pit stops? 2 pit stops. 2 pit stops. Start with a medium, go on to the hard, change for another hard. Yeah, 2 pit stops probably would be happening. What are you guys thinking about that, people? But yeah, surprise as well, by the way. Liam Lawson, I don't know what's going on with him. Like, I know the car is hard to drive. We know Sergio Perez struggled with the car, okay, for a long time. But there was a time when, you know, Perez still was challenging Verstappen for poles and races at the start. I think, was it last year, the year before? I think it was the year before, 2022, where Perez was actually doing well, where he won a couple of races. I'm not saying Liam Lawson should be winning or competing, but should be getting top 10. And fair play to him, he has admitted it. Like, he's not making excuses, not saying tires, not saying, you know, the handle is. He said it's himself that he needs to fix up. He knows himself that needs to pick up. Um, it's just about understanding it, basically. So we shall see what happens with Liam Lawson, because at the moment, last place, Red Bull. Yeah, I get it. I think it was Ocon, you know, had overtaken him before his final lap, before he was knocked out, which probably distracted him. Still not good enough. Will be interesting to see what happens tomorrow for sure. Norris, you keep making mistakes. You keep making mistakes, bro. It's not a surprise. It's not a surprise you keep making mistakes, bro. I'm telling you. I saw you make a mistake in the sprint race. You made a mistake in the sprint qualifying, and now you made a couple mistakes in the actual main qualifying. Norris, man. George Russell. It feels incredible, to be honest. It's one of the hardest quality sessions I've ever done in a long time. I'm trying to sort out my preparation with the tires, and nothing seems to be clicking. I did something totally different the last time it came alive. The lap was awesome, so I have to be P2. The last one out lap was a bit of a roll of dice. I had a big moment at turn one and it just came together. I was really surprised when I crossed the line. I knew it was a good lap, but to be between the McLarens, just buzzing and looking forward to tomorrow. He could challenge if he gets the first position, the first corner. He could challenge. But I think George Russell has a massive chance here for Mercedes. Obviously, I think Oscar Piastri will still win, but George Russell has put himself up there. So, you know, full credit to him. As I said earlier in the video, I'm not a massive fan of him, but one thing about his qualifying, he is Mr. Russell. He is the main guy. You got to give him full credit. My brother absolutely loves him. I don't know why, but just like Tottenham, he just don't make sense. And he supports teams that don't really win the main trophies. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean. It's all good. It's all good. George Russell has been improving. Full credit to him. P2. Congratulations to him, of course. Did PSG talk yet? He must be talking now. That's how quick I'm doing these videos, guys. We're doing videos immediately straight after the qualifying, people. So we're going to leave it there, people. There'll be a video tomorrow straight after the race. I'm hoping it's an interesting one. I'm hoping Ferrari get a podium at least. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification. Maybe it's come out now. No, it hasn't. Yeah, make sure you guys tune in. I'm trying to cover qualifying races and stuff. There you go, Piastri. Found a lot of pace in Q3. Q1 and Q2 was generally struggling. The car came alive in Q3. The laps were a bit scruffy, but I'm just pumped to be on pole. I just want to make sure I'm in clean air. So important. We saw Hamilton controlling his tires and tire management based on that, but we shall see what happens. Yeah, it's gonna be a good race, people. So yeah, we'll leave it there. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe. We'll see you guys tomorrow. As I said, covering the main talking points, people. So we'll see you guys soon. I need to sleep. I've been awake all this time. So big up to myself. Peace.